Good morning this Monday, the 5th of September. I'm Grady Wolfe, a market analyst with Bell Direct. The Australian market closed 0.25% lower on Friday and edged out in its second straight week of losses, shedding 3.88% over the last 5 trading sessions in the index's worst trading week since June. The materials sector plunged more than 10% for the week as a major lockdown in China weighs on investor sentiment toward the sector, as investors fear that iron ore demand from China will weaken following the lockdown. Mineral Resources fell 6.23% on Friday, Lake Resources dropped 6.17%, and Sandfire Resources dropped almost 5% to end the week. Investor fears of demand weakening have been a determining factor for investments in material stocks over the last week, despite some of the mining giants like BHP reporting strong FY22 results earlier in the week. Despite the turbulence on Friday, investors piled into Life360 shares despite no price-sensitive news released by the company on the last trading day of the week. Investors also bought into GPT Group on Friday, and Clinuvel Pharmaceuticals rose 2.3% after releasing strong FY22 results. On the losing front, investors sold out of Novonix on Friday, with the battery materials and tech company diving more than 8% as investors respond to the company's FY22 results, including the full-year loss deepening to $71 million. The most traded stocks by Bell Direct clients last week were Boral, BHP and Core Lithium. Over in the US, markets closed lower on Friday despite a morning rally on Wall Street. The Dow Jones and S&P 500 each fell 1%, while the Nasdaq lost 1.3%. Stocks rallied in the morning as the US Labor Department issued a strong jobs report for August, showing payrolls rose 315,000 for the month as companies continue hiring in the tight labour market, while unemployment ticked higher to 3.7% as more people look for work. The sharp sell-off in afternoon trade, though, came as investor sentiment changed to believe the strong jobs report won't cause the Feds to act any less aggressively towards tackling inflation in the foreseeable future. Over in Europe, the key markets rallied, with the FTSE adding more than 1.8%, the DAX soaring 3.3% and the CAC jumping 2.2%. The G7 rolled out a plan to cap the price of Russian oil on global markets as part of a set of sanctions aimed at limiting Russia's revenue from oil sales without cutting off oil supply from Russia completely, which would send global oil prices soaring. Locally today, the ASX futures are expected to open 0.23% lower on the back of that sell-off on Wall Street on Friday. Taking a look at commodities, crude oil is trading just under 1% higher this morning, natural gas is down 4.07%, gold is up just under 1%, and iron ore is trading down 1%. On the economic data front, final retail sales data for July is released today, in addition to ANZ job ads data for August. Investors will be keeping a close eye on the RBA's interest rate decision for September, which is released tomorrow, as well as Australian GDP for second quarter out on Wednesday, followed by Australia's trade balance data out on Thursday. And to start the new week off, let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration today. Trading Central has identified a bullish signal on CSL based on a pattern forming over a 25-day period, which is roughly the amount of time the new price target will be achieved, in the range between $314 and $319 per share from the close of $295.99 per share, according to standard principles of technical analysis. And Bell Potter has maintained its rating on genetic signatures, which is a speculative hold rating, but it's downgraded its price target to $1.20 per share from $1.25 per share, based on challenges anticipated to be faced in FY23, including regulatory approval by the FDA for its enteric protozoan kit, expected in the second quarter. And that's all for this morning. I'm Grady Wolfe with Bell Direct. Have a wonderful day and happy trading.